Hey, our friend Jamie Cobb with Gwatney Buick GMC here to talk about some safety features that really, Jamie, at this point, we really shouldn't be living without, should we?
That's exactly right. Yeah, not only do they make the vehicle safer, make us better drivers, more conscious about what's happening around us.
Yeah, and the technology is really making these a reality in almost all makes and models of cars. But Buick has really got some good stuff going.
Yeah, we do. It's the safer you make a vehicle, better off it is for everybody on the road and yourself. But one feature that we talk about, or option, we call it, is the backup camera on a vehicle today.
Yeah.
And in 1956, Buick did a prototype on a vehicle for a backup camera. And it didn't really come to fruition until later in life when a doctor had accidentally backed over his young son. And he made it his life's mission to make sure that backup cameras were mandated on all vehicles manufactured in the U.S. And so by 2014, or actually 2018 is when it became a federally mandated option on vehicles. Now all vehicles manufactured have backup cameras on them.
Well, that is wonderful. A tragic story of how it got started,
yes.
but my gosh, I don't know how I would get around without a backup camera.
No, because I mean, we look forward to when we're putting in parking space at the grocery store, when we're looking in tight spots. I mean, we look for backing up.
No question about it. Something I wanted to talk about too a little bit, and we've got some video here.
Yeah.
All the sensors on the vehicles with that allows you to be safe in the lane, braking, those kind of things. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so safety blind zone features is what we're familiar with, and you see the little arrows on your indicator on your rearview mirrors, on the side mirrors of the vehicle, that lets you know if it turns red, if something's in your path, that you could potentially collide with. And again, that's for the blind zones. It's the spot right behind the driver's seat, passenger seat when you're looking. You have sensors in the bumpers that when you get close to an object, and now they even have the auto braking feature on vehicles.
Yes. We do have video of that, by the way. I'm hoping we can share some of the video that we can see this.
Because what happens with that is it picks up the image, anything that's in front of the vehicle or in side view that can, vehicle contact.
Right.
And it will automatically apply the brakes and stop the vehicle. That happens between 0 and 50 miles an hour. So don't go pulling your garage at 60 miles an hour thinking you're going to stop at the end of the garage, because you may not stop. But, and again, light has a big thing to do with it too. So the darker it gets at night, the less effective those sensors become.
Oh, that's a great tip. Yeah, I didn't know that.
So you just got to make sure. So if you're driving during the eclipse, be careful. So.
Yeah, and Jamie, traffic's not going to get any better in our lifetime.
It's not.
It's going to get worse.
Yep.
So all these safety features are just really almost a necessity if you're driving, you have a morning commute through the kind of traffic that we've got here.
Sure.
Talk about some of the other safety features.
So you got airbags. Airbags, a lot of people think about airbags, they think about the steering wheel only. Airbags actually were originally integrated into the dash of the vehicle, the lower dash, to protect the knees from colliding with the dash. But the most important thing about airbags is wear your seatbelt. The airbag is not effective without a seatbelt on.
Right.
And I mean, it actually be more dangerous to not wear the seatbelt if the airbag deploys. And then we have side curtain airbags now.
Right, which we're seeing there.
Yeah, and actually these extend into the rear compartment of the vehicle now. So, vehicles have gotten much safer. They come out of the headliner, protect your head. But again, you got to make sure you're wearing that seatbelt, because it doesn't work if you don't.
Yeah, exactly. And airbag technology has gotten a lot better through the years too,
yes,
right?
It has.
We used to hear a lot of people being injured by an airbag, but now you don't hear that.
Well, and again, it is I don't want to call it an explosive device, but it does detonate when it deploys, and it comes out really quick to catch you in milliseconds. And so, you want to make sure that, that everything around you, you're prepared. You don't have objects flying around in the vehicle in the event of an accident, because that airbag is there to do one thing, protect you.
Right, and it beats the heck out of the alternative.
Yeah, and I've never had one deploy, and I'm not ever looking forward to having one deploy, but I have seen them go off.
Well, it's nice to know they're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. All right, what else you got for us?
So, you just think about anything integrated now into the vehicle that makes it safer for you to drive. Use those features and turn them on. I know a lot of people turn off those vibrating seats that let you know if you're getting out of your lane. You want to make sure that you're staying in that lane, and turn those features on. Use them, and make sure that your salesperson shows you how to use them, or get online and figure it out.
We're looking at some pictures of the screens in the camera in the vehicles. Tell me a little bit about what the high definition stuff is.
Okay, so you got the rear view camera that's built into the rear view mirror that actually shows you 360 points of the vehicle. There's cameras all around the vehicle that show you a view from up top, so you're looking at a bird's eye view, and all those cameras are having to work together to give you that image. And keep in mind that while it's a digital, maybe we call it artificial intelligence of your vehicle, because some people will say, well, the right color car is not in the picture. My car is blue, but I'm seeing a white car. Well, it is still your area around you, but it's using those cameras together.
Tell me a little bit about, now Buick's done such a great job with safety. A lot of these things we've talked about come standard on most of the vehicles. Some of these others are options, I would imagine?
Some of them are options, yeah. You have to just make sure when you're, a lot of these packages, they call them tech packages that have all these additional features in them. You just got to do some research. And a lot of automobiles out there, a lot of manufacturers are all doing these things to make vehicles safer. Yeah.
Now, you brought your cool sunglasses with you.
Yeah, man, I've done
yeah, that's good. I'm gonna join you here.
There you go.
These are not to take to the beach. These are to take to the eclipse, which I'm sure you've heard is coming up soon. So tell me what you got going on.
So hey, come by Gwatney.
Over there?
Yeah, we're not going to let you test drive in these things, but you know, come by Gwatney Buick GMC next to Sam's Club in North Little Rock, and we'll give you some sunglasses, or what we call eye protection, for the solar eclipse that's coming up on the 8th. And hey, you know, it's a kind of exciting event for Arkansas, I guess. I'm hearing so much about it. Of course, I can't see anything right now, so I don't even know where you are, Steve.
These are pretty effective, Jamie.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I hear you over there as well. And I hear we're going to be coming back on Good Morning Arkansas. I'm going to try to shake your hand. I don't know if that's going to happen. There you go. Fantastic. Coming back on Good Morning Arkansas right after this. Don't go away.